Hello everyone, welcome to Beauty in the Garden. So I'm going to be showing you guys what is going on indoors. I know you guys, everybody's not going to have this, but for some of you guys who have gotten a couple of grow tents, this is my grow tent. Okay, so right here is the AC Affinity tent right here, and I have in here is a atomic grape cherry tomato that is growing right here. Okay, and then I decided to pull in one of each of my peppers. I still haven't pulled in all of them, and for you guys who have followed me long enough know that I have overwintered a good deal of peppers, and I showed you exactly how to do that. Now I won't be pruning these back as much, but you guys can see, I'll show you guys how I went ahead and pruned them back. But I didn't prune them to the point where they have no leaves because I tend on harvesting peppers throughout the winter months. But as you guys can see here, this right here is a this one is the cayenne. Yes, this one right here is a cayenne lawn. Okay, it dropped all its leaves when I pulled it out the ground, and it has came back. Okay, that's a cayenne lawn. And as well, you want to fertilize your plants once you pull them, because what will happen is they are going to be shocked. So we wanted them to bounce back as quickly as possible. So it did drop all this leaf, and now you can see it's coming back beautifully and healthy. Okay. And as well, then back here is the habanero. The habanero, I dug up enough root for this plant. It dropped very few leaves and it's doing amazing. And this is the habanero, as you guys can see. Now I did remove all of the fruit off of here, so these are the new fruit that is coming on to this plant. Okay, please try to make sure that when you do have your grow tent that you do have airflow. So as you guys can see, I have a fan here, and I have a fan here and up here, and they all are pointed in different directions because I want it to assimilate outside. Okay, so we want to kind of mock what will go on outdoors, indoors. Then right here is this beautiful pepper right here. This right here is the yellow bell, and I mean, this is a strong plant. This is a massive plant. You guys see the trunk of this plant. Now I did trim up all the bases of all the plants, and I will come back and do it again as they starting to put leaves on. Okay, so this one right here is my yellow bell. Now you do want to make sure that you do consistent watering with your plants, but this is that one. This pot has nothing in it quite just yet, but I will intend on putting something in this pot right here. And this was my only giant Marconi, and I pulled that, and what you guys can see, I went ahead and cut it tremendously. Okay, and it's going to be popping back as well. Now I hear a lot of stories about do not use soil from outside, bring it inside. Now yes, you can have bugs that can come into your home, but please make sure that when you do have your soil that you analyze as much of your plant as possible. You can rinse all the soil off the foot of the plant, and then you can still purchase soil from the store, you guys, and it's going to have some stuff in it as well. So don't overthink it at all, please, you guys. I have done this now for a while with overwintering or just growing plants that I had outside. Now what I do with the plants, I do spray them, you guys, to make sure that no pests are on these plants. Now with the soil, they stay inside the soil. Okay, let's make this a little bit more, not too hard on yourself. All right, so with the soil, okay, all the soil that we purchase sits outside. When we purchase it, bugs come in, all kinds of stuff come in. They sit on the ground, believe it or not, bugs get in them too. Okay, now if you want to go that route and boil your soil, go right ahead, but I will not. This is too much work. There's too much of it to do at one time. But all right, because none of the soil that we get from the store is sterile. Okay, none of it. All right, so what I do is I make sure that if I see any activity, I know where it's coming from. It will be coming from the soil. So that's why I say always or pay attention to your plants and then you have a better understanding on exactly how things work. So like I said, I do spray my babies with a neem oil or something that will get rid of any type of flies or mites or anything that might be harvesting themselves on these leaves, okay? Caterpillars, any type of caterpillars that might be on these plants, okay? So let's stroll over here. Now I was using this right here, you guys. I had this for a long time and done liquefied somehow. But anyways, I had tried to use this the other day and I said, well, might as well go ahead and get rid of it. But I did use fish emulsion in here before, and you guys, it was awful. All right. Down here is the purple beauty, okay? Down here is the purple beauty pepper, and what you guys can see with all of the peppers, I pretty much pruned them, okay? I pruned them so they won't be as big, okay? But this right here is the purple beauty bell, which you guys, I'm gonna come in here and mop. I like it clean in here, but I just watered, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I do have going on. Right back here is the Tabasco pepper. You guys, this pepper is doing amazing. It's beautiful. Now I do have them, you guys, and this one here in a 5-gallon pot. That is a 3-gallon. That's a 5. You guys can kind of see the difference in sizes, okay? And then this pot here is still a 3-gallon, but it is deeper, okay? It goes a lot deeper. It's an elongated pot, okay? This pot and this pot is elongated, okay? All right, now let's go ahead into the Vivalson's grow tent. All right, I popped in this corner is a tomato seed, and I put in here different varieties of tomatoes. They have not came up yet, but hopefully soon. Then down here is another yellow bell right here. And then over here is the Anaheim pepper, which you guys see, it was some activity on this plant at one time. And I went ahead and took care of that, and there's no longer an issue, and the plant is doing amazing. All right, and then over here, what is this? This one here is the hot cherries. It got a little shooken up with transplant, but it's doing really good. I took off any other leaves anyways, and now it's coming back, as you guys can see there. Then back here is a banana pepper. Right here is a beautiful little banana pepper. Okay, it's putting on some growth. And then in this container, I popped in 2 of the lemon cucumbers, and then the other 2 are Armenian cucumbers, or they might be the burpless, one of the 2 babies. That's in this corner right here. And then I have here is some avocados that I started from seed. Right here, I have 3 of them, you guys, that are growing in this little container right here. And then the wall, this is the wall that I had planted up lettuce in, and you guys, every single one died when I went on vacation. It did not get watered. So what I decided to do was go ahead and just pull whatever was stressed and start all over. So down here in this tray here is the lettuce seed that I popped in here. Okay, you guys can see some lettuce seed is in here. Now the lettuce variety that I decided to plant in here is the Tom Thumb lettuce tomatoes. Very teeny tiny variety to put in here, okay? So hopefully we'll see some germination soon. I did this last night, okay? And as well, I popped in here today, this morning. I popped in these pots, this pot, and that pot. I popped in some green beans, okay? So I wanted to come and show you guys what is going on inside of my home. This is the grow tent. Now I do have lights, you guys, in each of the grow tents, as you guys can see, and ventilation. So a carbon filter as well. And in here as well, I have another fan, and I do have the door open, and I just have a cheap fan right here to circulate air. But I had it face this way. My daughter has moved it, okay? But what it does is it blows nice little breeze throughout the grow tents. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial on how I'm growing things indoors over these cold winter months, so I can still have the spring and summer going on inside my home. So I appreciate you guys. As always, I appreciate you guys for tuning into my channel, supporting my channel all the way through and through. And like I always tell you guys, remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, you guys.